Alright, so we'll see how fast we get copyrighted. Hopefully not anytime soon. I know it will happen. We'll throw on the non-copyright playlist once we get into races, but we're gonna leave on the country playlist while we finish up our livery. Third one we're doing today, if anybody is counting. This is honestly kind of pathetic on my part. I don't know how I've managed to let it go this far, but yeah, hopefully this one, I'm planning on just throwing on my channel name on the back, because I do like the Haas livery, and so I'd like to keep it if I can. Unless I find a better one, I don't plan on changing the Haas livery, because I do actually really like how it looks. The Audi is actually pretty cool. If they actually have a Cadillac one, we may switch to that, perhaps. I'm not sure. V-Carb is another livery. I do like how that one looks. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, see, now this is actually kind of cool. The Japanese one. We're definitely gonna throw this actually into the collection, because I really do like that. This was the 2025, the Japanese livery that they had with the cherry blossom kind of flowers on the car. I really like that one. So it was a pretty uneventful race. Most eventful race was Norris thinking he could overtake on the pit exit and going four tires in the grass, and that was pretty much the only excitement I remember from that race. Kind of sucks it. That was it, because if Norris was normal, he stayed behind, he would have easily been with him slipstream, and he might have made an overtake on the track where you can't overtake. Or at least he could have, stayed in the DRS range. I'd at least made some kind of interesting race, but did not happen, sadly, so we don't know how that race would have turned out. I do like this. I'm not going to go with it, but it's a pretty cool livery if you guys would like to check that out. It'd be so funny if the stream's already copyright claimed. It'd suck. It'd be horrible. But I can't check that. I could go check it on my computer, but I won't do that. Actually, I will do that. I'll pull the stream up on my phone. That way I can at least see when it cuts out, if it does. Seems like no one did make a Cadillac one. Oh no, there are some. I didn't think this is what the Cadillac. I thought it was more like that. And then we'll wait for the first official race with the new Cadillac F1 team. See how that livery looks. Go from there, I guess? I don't know. So we're gonna... Ooh, I actually used to have I do have a Lander. See, that's actually super unfortunate that one can't be edited. We're gonna see if we can find a Japanese livery that can be edited. Or the Haas Japanese livery from this year. Because I did like that livery, and I wouldn't mind using it. So, see this one. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. The good, I like this one the most, but it can't be edited. So, I think I'll go for this one. So yeah, we're just gonna throw the channel on the back of it, and Wesley should be opening up the lobby in about 10 minutes. We'll hop into that. We're gonna get some practice going. And yeah, we're just gonna hope it goes well. I'll be right back. I am gonna go pull up the stream on my computer. Alright, we're back. So, I'll get the stream pulled up real quick, and I think we will change songs, maybe. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Carbon checker mat. There's no way it's that good, man. Just hold up. Dude, there's no... There's no way. I can't even, That's kind of annoying, actually. I can't even, change my playlist. Or else the broadcast gets stopped. It's kind of weird. It means you might just have to risk the copyright strike for the entire endurance. That's not ideal. So, rear wing. Okay, so we do have the entire rear wing to work with. Hoping at 10%, that'll be good. Obviously, it's kind of unfortunate. It's going to take a lot longer since we do have to change the color of it, but that's okay. Yeah, so like I said, since we are going to switch, so we'll probably just turn the music off then for the race. That way I don't have to restart the stream. I think Springsteen. Crazy ads. Yeah. So Wesley should be opening up the lobby very shortly. Whenever he is live, I will drop the channel link in the chat. You guys can go tune into him, like his stream. Since he is going to be the one hosting it, he hosts very, very good endurances. So very excited to be able to get this one, be able to be here, to be able to race. So hoping for a pretty fun time. And super formulas at Tokyo, not a common thing. So I think it'll go over pretty well. That's a long ad, you know. Maybe we'll get 30 minutes of ad-free listening after it, who knows. Really, you gotta get premium, at least for some apps. Because some of these ads are just insane. And just like that, we're gonna get this applied, and we're gonna hop into the lobby. It should be open. Get the volume back up. It was correct. It is Springsteen. So I'm assuming Wesley should be live now. You think about me? You think about 17? Alright, so yeah, I do like this song. It's a pretty good song. You guys are available. come and join us. It is the SF23 at Tokyo South counterclockwise. So if you guys like the track or the car, Phil is also live, so maybe we'll hop in his lobbies. I don't know. Probably not. I think we're just gonna chill out in Phil's stream though. If you guys would like to see me race, maybe just watch his stream, because I'll probably be racing. But hey Wesley, it feels good to see that DRA, doesn't it, mate? I know you're not in the stream, but big congratulations. Obviously, I'm on the grind to get there myself, so it's a rough one. Oh, it's gonna do this to me. So I always forget that maxed out by like Baker Blank. I always. Oh wait, this isn't even the playlist I thought I was playing. I didn't realize I was playing this. Crazy. For whatever reason, it doesn't let you enter on softs. We're gonna pause the music and make sure we don't get a copyright claim. Last thing I want, obviously, so. I'm gonna get my mic set up real quick for racing, not liveries, because I need to make sure it's out of the way so I can race well without whacking the mic. Should be good. And, let's get into some practice, shall we? I don't know what the correct wording is, but this thing feels so loose. Let me up force feedback. Just 5 seconds. I should have made the wheels black, or sorry, wheels white. I'm just gonna change the color of the wheels real quick. Never liked black wheels, so I'm just gonna get that color changed up real quick. Hold up, guys. I want to drop Wesley's link real quick. Let me see. One second, my game audio is so loud. That feels a lot better for force feedback. Over long endurance, I'm probably going to want to change it. What I was running actually, I think it was 36s. I think I said optimal pace is a 36.5, so we'll see if you can do that, I guess. I don't know. If you're on a brake for that turn is saw sparks on the inside of the wall. Surprising, I think BOP actually really limits the time. Now, and realistically go low 39s. That's correct. You don't need to brake for that turn. It's kind of optional. Wobbles so much under braking, and I wonder if that's because typically on these kind of cars you're already turning in by the time you're on the brake, so you shouldn't have the wheel straight. I don't know. It does feel a little weird. It's also a pretty aggressive shake, so. on the brakes than smoother on the throttle than last lap. We're gonna be a little behind, but there's about 2/10 to be gained, so not too worried. See if we were able to gain the time that we needed. And he just went a 38.2. Honestly, I didn't even say that's so fast. I don't have a counter for that, like, at all. Unless there's a way to... Yeah, downforce is... non-customizable, so, yeah, he's in the Honda. Maybe the Honda's a lot better. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, is overtake a thing? I don't think, no, you can't use overtake in quality. Dude, how did you get a 38.2, man? That's unbelievable. Maybe wear down the fuel. I don't know if I'd go that fast. That was absolute blistering speed right there. We're getting a pretty bad exit actually out of that triple right-hander. That's probably slowing me down a good bit. As well as that turn, I don't know that turn too well. Some of my braking points are off, so I mean there's little things everywhere, but even those little things, I mean that's even then that's a lot to add up to almost a second. Those little things maybe add up to half a second, but I mean a second faster a lap. This might just be a runaway race. Wesley goes about 6/10 faster than me. I really ain't losing that much time in T1, but I don't think I am. Slight lift. Probably flat out. Realistically, I'd probably just flat out. I'll see if I can take it flat out next time. I have horrible lines. I have no clue where I'm going in the dark. I can't see. Okay, we go fastest. I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but it happened. I think this turn is flat out. It's just on the edge of being flat out. Maybe it's a better turn than it is. I couldn't take it flat out there. I think the slightest of lifts, and that's all you need there. So I think we're gonna stay on the right there. Stay on the left side after this turn, I think. Under braking, the wheel just tosses and turns. I don't know if it does that in real life, but I mean that is so kind of rough. Not kind of, it is very rough. We're going lap for lap now with the British driver now. I don't think that's going to be a good lap. We're not even fastest anymore, I don't think. Shoot. Forward. I mean, well, there's no reason I need to have that much wheel spin. Well, that's Wesley's channel. Please go tune into him.
live.com/live/LCDZANXX949BWTP0ACX8RTKN.
slightest of glitch, just as I thought you would need. More than 5 points. Actually lost so much of our lead. Is that it? There we go. It's fast as that. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can do a good job. That's what I'm really hoping for. We're gonna need a good qualifying. Like I said, Wesley's link is the pinned message in the stream, so go check him out. He's streaming, so I'm tuned into right now. Yeah. There's 10 minutes, yeah. Not really have to. Not really have to rush. Look over it. So yeah, we're gonna go for the full overtake lap. Next lap. Gonna get tires warmed up and sure the car's feeling good before we go for any kind of fast lap. Slightest overtake just to make sure we had that position where we're not fighting for anything on our fastest lap. that's a horrible hit to take. So shot on this lap, so we'll see where this puts us. But we're gonna dive into the pits, refill the overtake. Yeah, we're gonna need to set a new lap. Very much want to set a new one. Ooh, is there another hit? That should be good, but it's rough. We're just gonna get into the pits again, refill. Minimize our steering inputs here. Getting onto the brakes. Wait. Throttling out early, getting that overtake activated as soon as the wheels are straight. Should all be flat out. Should also save a lot of time because we did hit the wall on our first lap. Should definitely easily be in the 35s. Was. Overtake is completely depleted, so we're just gonna abandon that. We have time for one more fast lap, so we're gonna get in there, see if we can get it done. Ahead of me, not too sure who this is, but hopefully to slow down this fast lap that I'm on now. I forgot to actually overtake on that little bit of a straight. That was a really bad play for me. We're going to be down time. Probably should be up. We took that pretty fast, but big mistake on my part. This is actually Wesley in front of us. See what kind of lap he goes on, but this is wow. Slick goes 6/10 faster than me. That is insane. Honestly, I don't even know where he's at. Getting so much pace. Because that is some incredible speed, honestly, it really is. Alright, refill the tank. Let's go for another lap. Yeah, 6/10 down is unreal. That is some absolute pace right there. I don't think we tapped the ball. If we did, that'd be pretty bad. I don't think we did that. Forgot to do it again. I'm sleeping on the wheel, man. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I just can't activate over to miniature little straights. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not too sure where I even need to find the time, honestly. So I don't really know. This lap is already done, so I'm not really trying to fight through it. I'm just going to whoever's watching the stream, thank you for being here. I mean, shoot, it might be me, you know? I don't know. I think we're gonna go start on mediums. No, that's a bad idea, I think. If it becomes, when the mediums feel right, they feel right. Alright, we'll switch to them if we need to. So obviously with 30 air, it's gonna feel a little bit weird. We'll take it out. Unfortunate both Slick and Wesley. Sure that Slick has a monster pace, so I don't know how long he can stay in front of him. Seems like Slick and Takisa, Britt, they're battling it out, so hopefully they hurt each other, they focus on themselves. Not the overall goal of the lead. Go ahead more, but probably won't happen. We're starting to gain a bit of a lead. I do think I should have turned my force feedback down. It's definitely too high. Next pit stop, we will turn that down. Really, the first pit stop is going to be the next pit stop. I do feel like Slick started on medium tires. He does not have that pace that I think he actually does. Turn, but pretty bad hairpin. Oh, we're gonna get into the wall. That's really just a lot of time. Halfway down the way. We're looking 37.8. Not a horrible lap. You actually don't even want to cut that turn. That was dirty my tires up so much. Bad decision. I should not try and do that again. Don't make the same mistake. is starting to move up the rankings, so I'm gonna have to watch out for him. Who's wondering, T-Rex Arms is Wesley, who is hosting Endurance. In case you didn't know that. If you go to the pinned comment, that is his channel. He's currently streaming right now. Wesley's actually pretty close to Slick right now. I'd assume that's, I don't know if that's within slipstream range, but it's definitely within fighting distance, so we might slow each other down. Like I said, I do think Slick's on medium tires, so we'll find out once we get into the pits. Wesley took the fastest lap by 6 tenths. So that's blazing fast. So incredible, actually. I don't know if I don't even know if we can get that back. Sounds good. Wesley and Slick are battling it out right now. So, especially on this kind of track, that's going to buy me a ton of time. So how long they're going to be fighting for. driving range of this car, especially at this track, even if you're not side-by-side racing, it's still very intense and quite scary, I'd say. So, we'll just see how that kind of battle plays out. I don't think I've seen Wesley overtake Slick yet on the leaderboard on the left-hand side, but I definitely do believe that they're battling right now. Does actually get overtake down Slick. It looks like he's also pulling ahead to check the map in the top right, so I think now I'm just going to be getting hunted down by Wesley. Honestly, I don't know if you can get into 35 without the overtake. That's probably a pit lane cutting penalty. Yeah, so Slick was actually on mediums. That's what I thought. We don't have a penalty. Honestly, it might not even be on. I'm not sure. I mean, this track you can't really fuel save on, but we'll do our best. We might be able to get an extra lap or something. Do a fuel save. Cold tires got a little bit spicy at that turn. We're losing a lot of time to Wesley right now. I wonder if he didn't change tires, because that would make sense. Bit of a 2-second time advantage coming out of the pits, right? Exactly. Purging it up, third of the way through 20 minutes in. Bit of pong there. So the balls or the paddles on the ball, doing a little bit of bounce. If we keep on track, I think we can take another win for the day. 40 minutes left, still a lot of time. So, we have to keep it consistent. Looking pretty good in the 37s right now. I think really we're going to need to drop down to consistent 36s. So I think that's the pace we should be on. But realistically, because we are on 37 pace, we'll just it'll slowly drop as we lose fuel. braked. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm pretty much throwing the race away at this point. I gotta fix what I'm doing wrong. Nerves are settling in. I'm out of I really am out of my Zen state right now. I was kind of able to enter that for the 100 laps at Monza. Super formulas at a walled track, street circuit in Tokyo. It's just, I honestly wouldn't even say I've entered a Zen mode yet. So I don't feel that comfortable, all too comfortable in the car. So it's kind of rough. Oh wow, that's tragic. I didn't even know that was there. Back in 30 seconds. That's where we're gonna be. Three is pretty close to each other. I don't know my exact gap to Slick, but we're probably all within 5 seconds, would be my guess. Wesley's very much catching up. A couple mistakes here and there. And that's exactly why consistency is perfect and 1,000% key in the full race. Just a couple, temper to a lap adds up. I do think he actually didn't change tires on his first pit stop, so should be giving me an advantage the next couple laps. Until we have to pit again. Stick tap on the wall, so the inside wall there. It's right behind me. I think once he gets into slipstream range, it might be over. At least until I can catch up to him, which honestly it really isn't looking too promising. Right on the wing. The apex of that turn. I'm wondering if Slick is coming to play here. It's a 36-0 for a fastest lap. So super good pace from him. That's what I want, so Wesley's going to be out of the slipstream for this straight, so it's really going to benefit me. So last lap for fuel. Wesley's tires are degrading pretty bad. It's a 3.5 second gap now. He was just inside slipstream range, so I think we're going to be pitting now. Get on fresh tires. Softs again. We'll do the final stint on mediums, I think. Wesley is going on the mediums, so I need a good stint here. again, we braked for turn 1. Really are throwing this away. One mistake at a time. Assuming Wesley still has all of his overtake left. I doubt he would have used it. Thank you, Steven. Welcome in. Ooh, I don't know if you guys could hear that. That was a horrible brake squeal from my rig. That has not been an issue today, so hopefully it isn't. I do need to grease my throttle, I know that. But that's the first time my brakes have squeaked, I think, so these might need greasing as well. Yeah, thank you for coming in, Steven. I appreciate that. Honestly, no, I'm not too confident. Slick and Wesley have amazing pace, and I'm slowly throwing it away. I'm making a lot of mistakes. Yeah, I heard Wesley say hello to you. I have a stream in my left ear right now, so I'm half listening to him, half listening to my game audio. So interesting. I would typically do stuff, but you have to do what you have to do. Hope I get to my medium stint, so I'm just gonna hope that they won't gain 5 seconds or so. So I don't know how much slower, I don't know how much slower the mediums are compared to the softs. It's like half a second a lap to a second a lap. I hope you can hold them off. still have all of our overtake left. So we'll see how it plays out, obviously. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be, especially because there's not too many straights. That's wrong. There's not too many turns, so I don't think tires should be mattering too much. I just realized, I think that's my throttle, not my brake. That is doing that squeaking. Seriously, I knew that my throttle does need greasing. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be racing tomorrow, or I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I should be racing. But, you know, after like 8 hours of streaming today, I don't know, like 5 hours of racing, something like that. I'm just gonna take a rest day tomorrow. So I'll probably grease my throttle, clean up the rig, and get some stuff done, and then hopefully I'll be back Monday. I have the Fanatec CSW 2.5. It's a belt drive wheel, no longer in production, but it's super good belt drive wheel. And then I have the 2.5X Formula wheel on V3 pedals. I have a full Fanatec setup. If you go to my description, I have links for just about everything that I'm using right now. I say just about because, like I said, since some of the stuff is no longer in production, I kind of just threw up some random links for it. Called it a day, so. Alright, take care, Steven. I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for the good luck. Get some good rest. I'm assuming you're going to go to sleep. Get some good rest. Hopefully I see you soon. So take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Wow, that's a good thing this isn't real life. The entirety of my front left suspension would be on a non-funded trip to the moon right now. Good thing this is Gran Turismo and it didn't even affect it, but I didn't even get damage for that. But I will slow me down maybe like a tenth or two. Maybe a little more, maybe 2 to 3 tenths. Luckily, I won't be paying too much for that mistake. super weird because we're racing on a night track with 0 headlights, so you can't really see too much. You're pretty blinded. Guarantee we make it to the end. This is definitely a bad strategy. It might be done here. I'm talking very dumb. It's actually butcher our race. I hope it doesn't. Pray is what we're gonna do. This might be bad. It's gonna be really bad. Power doesn't cut out too soon. Power cut. That was genuinely, that was a little perfect. So I couldn't ask for a better run. We should be hopefully fully refueled and out of here with like a 10-second lead. might not be less than 10 seconds. It's kind of like pretty, we're gonna be cutting it close. That's a very small lead, actually. And running well. Good. Actually, no, I don't think. Definitely should have checked, but I think Wesley's still on mediums, actually. So I think if we just hold it together, it should be used mediums. Okay, cannot take T1 flat. Yeah, we have to learn these things on the fly here, so. I do wonder is if overtake uses up any of our fuel. If it does or if it doesn't, it kind of will make a decision on how I do this. So I think we're definitely going to have to use some overtake to defend my position pretty soon here. Because Wesley is coming in very hot. Fuel should last for the end of the race. For 8 laps, we should be good. We're still going to short shift slightly. Short shift. Be a little cautious. You're not going to run out of fuel or have to do any kind of changing on fuel mix because that slows me down a lot as I figure it out. That was very, very bad. Very bad sequence of turns from me. Lost about half a second. I'm so curious if Wesley's using overtake because he's gaining a lot. Ooh, hitting a wall on the exit, so he's definitely going to be catching up then. Luckily that didn't give me any damage, but it's still going to allow him to catch up. First, this is gonna look weird. I just want to see. I don't think they're on, but I want to check the brake lights. They're on. He's a lot later on the brakes into this turn than me. Wow. I think he was just a little too deep on the throttle. Tried to really seal that. Probably stop fuel saving. I'm not going to risk it, but probably can. Tires are probably wearing out, especially he's on worn mediums, I believe. So and there's still a lot of life left in them. But they're just getting a little worn. quick emergency pit stop. Let's run out of fuel. Good race. Yes, I myself am still streaming. Actually, I don't know. Listen, guys. I'm out of it, man. of it. Yeah, guys, so I don't think anybody's in here. Let me check. Okay, one person. Who knows? Whoever you are, come join. I'll put the link in the chat right now, real quick. Philness GT is doing a mental health stream right now, so if you guys would like to, please go ahead and if you haven't already, please drop a like on that. Let me send the message. There we go. www.youtube.com/live/nyk44m9. Yes, please go ahead into Phil's stream. I hope to see anybody who isn't here. Go ahead on there.
Good job, Rocco. You earned it.
Thank you, Wesley. Here it is. I still think you should have gone for the move, man. I still think so. You don't have to, honestly, I did that. I made a lot of mistakes that race anyway, so I should have better consistency. So, yeah, it's, I don't care, you know, I'm not a driver that's, gets mad for someone who capitalizes on my mistakes, you know,
Nah, bro, I'm not that kind of guy. This is a race with friends.
Yeah, man, but trust me, dude, you just gotta, you know, it's fine.
If this was a daily, you've been toast.
Oh, I would've. I definitely would've. Yeah. But even for me, races with friends, it's just, as long as you don't wreck someone, it's fine. But, we're gonna call it there. Like I said, I'm gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna race, actually, in Phil's lobbies. No, we will race in Phil's lobbies. We're just gonna, do you guys wanna, we'll leave the stream running. Actually, no. I don't think I can. We'll do one race. I'll do one race in Phil's lobbies. But then I don't need to get to bed, but, that'll be my last race for the day, because I need to stop racing. It's what I need to do.
Man, I thought we had another lap, so I cranked up fuel map last few turns. Lol, replaced my button to turn it down so it was stuck there.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I did, on, the second to last stint, my last stint on softs, which was like the 30-minute mark to the 15-minute mark, I thought I'd have enough fuel. I ran out. I had, 0.02. Yeah, sorry, 0.2 laps left at this end, at the start of that, like, big straight. I ran out of fuel. It was like the 200 mark at the hairpin, like right before the pits is when I ran out of fuel. That was really close. So that was actually really well set up. I'm assuming that is how you planned on setting it up, but that was really well set up, like the three pit strategy. Okay, let's hold up. I took my gloves off because I wasn't expecting to continue racing. I do not want to do it. That'd be a big mistake. Shoot, I didn't realize this was the road course. Viper should still be good here. I hope. And the A+ drivers in the vet.
Yeah, honestly, I just ran one stint and called it good. I never actually got a chance to run the entire hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Wesley, you didn't change tires, did you? You went soft for the first 30 minutes and mediums for the second. Cause I changed tires every pit.
Yes, 2 stints of each. Thought about going back to soft's last stint but decided against it.
Yeah, I was wondering. You know what I just realized? I forgot to use overtake in that race. I didn't use it once. I don't know if you did or not. I forgot to look. I figured you did on some of the straights because I had the better exit at like the first start of the straight, but then you were gaining on the second half. So I don't know. I'm assuming you used some of your overtake. Yeah, I was way too focused on just making it to the end in one piece. I think it's max brake balance. Dude, this feels really weird going to Group 3 after racing super formulas for an hour. Still nice, it is. Ooh, jeez, man. Okay, that was rough. We're going on semi-epic. I'm gonna be in Phil's slipstream now. we're gonna go. Oh god, why did he tap the brakes there? It's such a weird move. Shoot, I'm so sorry, Sammy. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't realize I'd slide that far into the turn. I think I'm easing onto the brakes a little too much. I'm trying to get too late. I'm not too sure what I'm doing. Wow, that's a lot of understeer. These things don't drive like super formulas. Especially the Viper. The Viper's an absolute boat in this game. Just like the AMG. If we make it, we should get a penalty for that. Ooh. Oh, we get one. I have a feeling we get a penalty for something. Yep, we do. This is definitely not good rate. I should have picked a different car. This thing feels horrible. Viper drives terrible. I'll say that right now. I'll stand on it. Still got a goal. I know what he did, but he lost all the time. Morgan with another penalty. Very nice bus stop. Too bad because we're not really going to be able to capitalize on it at all. Might be able to get fastest lap. No, I'm seeing a lot of someone else is going to take it out of the cross the finish line. Wow, we were just off the fastest lap.
Have a good night. See you soon.
Alright, see you soon, Wesley. Thanks for being here. Take care, mate. Oh, Viper needs an oil change? Interesting. Alright guys, so we're gonna end the stream here. We've been streaming probably for way too long today. 2.5 hours tonight. I think that puts us at like 8 hours of streaming off on the day. Maybe closer to 9. Whatever it is, we streamed way too much today. We've probably raced for who knows how long. Probably 6 hours, something like that. So, what I'm going to do here, we're going to be calling it a night. Tomorrow's probably going to end up being a rest day. I feel fine right now. If I want to be honest, I'm probably not going to feel good tomorrow. Like, every bone is going to be aching. So I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to get some work done. Rest, but expect me to be back Monday. I start school Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Not really next week. Thursday. This week. So I don't have too much longer to be able to actually stream in the mornings and afternoons. So I'm just gonna try and do what I can before I can no longer stream in the afternoons and mornings. Trying to find. I really don't own any like good cars to just. Yeah. So everyone who was here, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully I see all of you guys soon. Please go join Phil's stream. I think he's gonna be racing for a little longer. He's doing mental health awareness stream. He's doing a long stream, like 5 hours. I think he's gonna be streaming just a tad bit more. So, yeah, go ahead, tune into him. But good night, all. Take care, and thanks for being here.